You're about to get turned up with the best group on Facebook, the real YouTube DJ.
Yeah, boy! What up, everybody? Once again, it's your boy, DJ Jay Mathis, along with my co-host, DJ J Rock. Today, we have two special guests. We're supposed to have three, but we don't know. He doing a disappearing act, so, the show must go on. Today, we have DJ Chucky Madness. And once again, we have DJ Whoop Hit up in this point. Today, we're going to have our very own DJ Roundtable. The discussion will be anything DJ related. How to advance your business, how to choose your speakers, whatever the topic is, we're going to try to cover it within this hour. We may go a little over, because when DJs get together, we got a lot to talk about. So once again, let's give a big shout out to DJ Chucky Madness and Woo Pig. What up, fellas?
What's up?
So today we were supposed to also have Martin Leon, DJ Filomar on, and I definitely wanted that guy on, man, because he just grabbed them RCFs 8003s sub, and that's on my to-do list. That's on my to-do list, and I have a lot of people messaging me, man, asking me about Italian speakers. What is your take on Italian brands? Anybody?
Well, the RCs I'm kind of fond of. If I decide to do DJ upgrades in the future, I'm gonna go with the RCF NLX 24s with the RCF 805 single 21 sub.
You've been talking about that for a minute too.
Yeah, that's if I buy speakers again, it'll be that.
We ain't talking about this year because I think you posted in our Facebook group that you through buying DJ equipment this year.
I'm not gonna buy DJ gear for 12 calendar months.
That's bull. That's bull. I'm sorry. That's bull. I like to see that. Would you like to put a wager on that, J Rock?
Yeah, I will. So I got this thing right. It's like, as far as the inventory goes, I've pretty much maximized and optimized everything that I could. So now it's like the setup is perfect. Any more gear will require us to hire a third person to go with us.
Yeah, okay. That's understandable. I might lose that bet. Well, what's your take on the RCFs?
Man, they're not bad. There's good speakers out there for everybody. I know, like a year ago, people started to say that the Italian audio market was taking over the industry, blah, blah, blah. Don't get me wrong, RCF makes some good product, but I'll stick with what I got. I'm not rushing out to buy anything, and I'm not going to sell what I have to get the RCFs. Now, I will say their Power Dual 18. There's a production company out here in Arkansas that's got, I want to say they got six or eight of them. They're doing outdoor big events. Man, those subs thrive. But like I said, I'm happy with what I got. But don't make no mistake, RCF makes some good product and affordable product too, depending on what you're looking for. But it's not like I'm just going. I'm not selling what I have, selling off my inventory to go and pick up some RCFs. Now, if something come along on the deal, then we'll talk.
Okay. What about you, Chuck? What's your take on this Italian speaker brands that's coming out, or if that's out, man? I mean, I don't have a problem. I love them, no joke. I love my QFCs, but I wouldn't get rid of my QFCs, but I do plan to jump on a set of RCFs. So what about you, Chuck?
Well, for me, I'm in the same boat as you, man. I'm just not really sold on getting anything else at this point because my QFCs do the work for me right now. A lot of the hype that I hear is from RCF brand because it's hype because I haven't heard them. So I can't go to a local store and just hear them because you have to buy them, then they can ship them there, and then pay them.
Well, a lot of you brothers of mine in the group, y'all know I'm good on my word. I try to do my best to be honest and speak the truth. And I've heard them, and they are amazing. Now, when you look at, I'm only speaking on me. I don't know what anybody else has spent on their speakers. When you look at my QSC setup, and it's just two K12s and two 181s, you're looking at, basically $5,500 worth of speakers. So when you go talk about these 8003s, RCFs, them alone are $2,000 each. And, and Martin Leon, who was supposed to be on the show, he grabbed a deal, and I think he said he got them for $1,300 or $1,500 a piece.
That's not bad.
You buy them used?
I'm sorry?
You buy them new or buy them used?
Bought them new from I think one of the dudes from I think I DJ Now.
Individual dealer or box?
I DJ Now.
Okay,
he got in touch with one of the dudes. I believe it's IDJ Now. If he was here, he can tell us. But I believe that's who it was. It was either IDJ Now or K-Pod DJ, but I think it was IDJ Now. So
with RCF, there's a lot of local dealers, and if you can get somebody to sell you, besides from like a big box store, man, you can save some coin. Because the guy I was talking about that bought those double 18s, I want to say he got them. The list price on them, I think it's $3,200 a piece on them, and I want to say he for 24.
Well,
obviously that's not advertised, but you can find some deals. You just gotta look. Right.
The one thing I know about RCF, I can't speak on FBT. I don't doubt them, but I can't speak on them because I haven't heard them. The one thing I can say is, like, I think the MK3s are like, I want to say about $700 a speaker, and I believe they're rated at like 400 watts, and they are killer. They're true. So you wouldn't know they were 400 watts if you heard them. That's why I have a lot of love for RCFs, because they're what they would call their low end speakers will kill a lot of the top names. They will. They are amazing. They are.
Now, oddly enough, it's a new club that just opened up here in Baltimore. That club installed the RCF sound system. That thing sounds some type of fantastic, man.
Man, I don't doubt it. Real quick, I want to give a couple of shout outs. We got Frank Cook here. We got Warren Van Patten, DJ Dilemma saying, "Sup, guys?" We got Retro Class Entertainment showing love. We got DJ Cameo, Kev. What's happening, Doc? And he says to you, J Rock, he'll take you on that bet too.
I got you, man. I got $2 in green stamps I put up.
He's stupid.
I'm taking you back to the 80s, baby.
Right. He going raw. Well, another thing is we had Brother Rydell Martin, DJ Retro Class on, and we were discussing LLCs and stuff like that with him also. And I believe we discussed that with Ludwig as well. And, for personal reasons, I probably go LLC 2018. Guaranteed. There's a reason, which I refuse to say on the internet, but there's a reason why I held off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking about that. Has anybody else thought about that?
Yeah, we are with the C Corp situation. Like I mentioned last time, with the C Corp, you can do international business, and you can't do that with an LLC. And so that's the route we're going.
You kill me with that. You trying to go international?
Brother got plans, man.
I can see not in China playing, mixing on some Chinese music, Chinese blend.
I got a crate.
No. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious, man. We got international aspirations. Can't say that.
Yeah. Kev said he want them VIP points, them 11,000 VIP points you had too.
Hey, Kev, the VIP points, man. I got the Chavez Hayes 4D and 7 5-foot DMX cables coming all for free, man.
Wow. Is on my end, J Rock, yo video is froze.
Is it?
My boy, yeah.
Yeah, and it's with a cheese. You like this?
How about now?
I don't know.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, because it's good on the stream.
Okay. It was frozen.
That was Jay Mathis hacking the Matrix.
Right. I wish. I'm not the IT guy, but anyway, J Rock, you spoke a while ago also on K.2s.
The K.2s. If I didn't already own 153s and own K12s, I would buy K.2s. I went into the Guitar Center, and you got to be careful when you go there just to listen to them, because what they're gonna do, they sneak and turn a 181 on, so you think all that bass is coming from the K12s. But with that being said, EQ flat, no sub, the K.2 sound better than the K12s. What I did, I EQ'd the K12 to match the K.2 as far as EQ curve, and they match. The K12.2 still had more headroom when you cranked it up. So, but it's not enough for me to buy.
Real quick, we got DJ Filomar, who's supposed to be a guest on the show. He's in our chat box. If you go to your Facebook messages, we sent you a link, buddy, to join the chat. Come on over. If you like. I hear Bill. There he go.
Turn on your mic.
Bottom left corner. Turn on your mic.
Right about there.
Yeah. So, but all right. I couldn't hear you guys.
Okay. What up?
It was the first time I've used this, so I was like, man, why can't I hear you guys?
I want to let you know, DJ Filomar, that you're actually the first late guest we ever had.
Yeah, for real?
It's a $25 fine per panelist.
Right, per panelist.
The girlfriend was overseeing. I had to handle that business real quick. So.
It's a $50 fine.
But we were discussing your RCFs, man. Tell us about them.
The RCFs. Oh my god, man! You know what? Yesterday I had this gig. It was maybe about 100 people. I only took one sub, one top, and man, those things rock. I had the EVs with the QSC KW181 sub, and you know they were great and everything. And then I started getting into RCF, watching Brian's videos, Brian Reb, and then Jam. You know, seeing I finally found my tops. So, but those things rock, man. It's so clear. It's like a sound you've never heard before. I don't know if you guys have heard them before. So,
yeah, we were discussing it, and some haven't heard them. I had the luxury of hearing some, not the 8003s, but I don't have any problem. I know they rock. But where did you tell us you got them from? Because we were discussing that.
I got them from Ben Stowe.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know what? I actually bought them, not even knowing anything about them. Never heard them before. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go off of reviews, get them, and just hope for the best.
No regrets, huh?
See, people with money can do that.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not even that. It's like I started off with the Mackie SRM 450s, and then the 1801 sub. I think that's what it's called. And you know what? I kept on having to replace stuff. And I was just like, you know what? If I got to buy something, I'm just going to buy it once and that's it. Ain't got to worry about it no more.
That's right. A lot
And
of
that's
people.
that's how I've been treating all my equipment now. It's just like, I might as well just get it right there at the top instead of not having to replace.
A lot of people don't understand that, man, and we don't want to knock anyone else because we're not in their budget. But you have to start from somewhere, and you can't build if you don't try. Some people jump on Mackey's. I started with Bullfrogs, went to Mackey's, and I just kept going. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm rocking a full QSC system that I'm ready to upgrade to something else as well. But a lot of DJs like, I'm gonna rock these Mackeys 10 years. I want you to try it.
You know what? I think it's making sure you have a solid base before you can even make a purchase like that. Because if you don't have the clientele to give you that return of investment back, like what's the point of even investing in something that big? If you're only going to be out there charging $200-$300 a gig, it's not worth it. Just stick to your Mackeys, or something that's going to keep making you money first. Grow your business, and then say, okay, what's the next step that I'm going to take to get my business to the next level?
It's like this: you could be a professional DJ or a professional gear collector.
Boom! There you go.
And see, I must say, and I want to state this: everybody. We're all adults, so a lot of people used to live their life as if credit doesn't matter, and then you got places like ZZ Sounds, and everyone is trying to offer you or a way to get the equipment that you want. But it's no problem with it, but you got to know that you can pay it. You know what I'm saying? I know of 2 DJs that I'm on Facebook with as friends. And they ordered from ZZ Sounds and can't pay it. I know one said, man, I just ordered it just to get them. I don't care. I'm going to change my bank account. And I just sat and I just shook my head like, wow. Yeah. I'm amazed by that. I'm like truly amazed by that. But it's about where you also want to take your business. You look at J-Rock. He just spent $1,400 on a drone.
That was his Father's Day gift, all right?
Right, he talking about somebody balling.
Man, the drone, batteries, case, filters.
Which one did you get, Jay?
I went with the Phantom 4 Pro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just sold mine like a month ago. Just sold it.
You should have told me that. You could have got mine. I would have bought yours.
And you're probably gonna be upset, but I sold mine for the drone, 4 batteries, extra propellers, in a Pelican case, $700.
Which model did you have?
I had the Phantom 3 Professional.
I would have bought that. I would have bought that too.
If y'all for anybody follow Buster B and Royale, Royale got the is it the Mavic?
The Mavic?
Yeah. He got the Mavic, and Buster B, because I just had a discussion with Buster B like 2 days ago, and he has the Phantom 3 Pro.
Now, Jay, are you actually planning to use the drone for your events or just like a hobby?
He's planning to use it for events.
It's for fun. Because if you use it for events, you got to get certified by the FAA. But it's for fun.
But you're studying for your certification, aren't you?
Damn sure is. Every night.
So it's a business expense. It's a reason he wanted it. Royale says he just finished the 107 class, J-Rock.
I know. Buster B was telling me that they took it over the weekend.
Yeah. Wow. We gotta get Royale and Buster B on there. We gotta have a drone segment for DJs, man. We really do. Some people, they don't look at it now. Buster B and Royale, they do it as a hobby, and they do a lot of outside ceremonies and stuff. And Woo Pig, I've seen some of your stuff over churches and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, do you know what kind of money footage the people gonna get from an aerial view? of their ceremony, drone flying around them while they sit up there saying they I do's. Man, that's amazing. That's amazing.
And I'm shooting everything in 4K.
And it's part of the DJ game, man. Drones is where it is right now, where it's at. So I think they dope. You know, Royale just got married, so I don't think he need his because his wife don't approve. Just send it to me, Royale. Just send it to me. Just send it to me. It's free of charge. But we were talking about we jumped off subject. We were talking about LLCs, Filomar. Did you ever thought about getting an LLC?
I've thought about it. I think it's my next step right now. Definitely insurance it's kind of like filing the taxes, insurance and all that. But as a person, my girlfriend's actually right here. So her dad has an LLC for his own trucking company. So it's like somewhere that I would want to go into, but then I see the taxes he has to pay and it's like, ugh, you know, you got to pay yourself. And I don't know. It's a huge step. It's a huge step. I think
it's a way around that. You know, I've done enough to realize it, and to be honest, and that's why a lot of people stay away from it. Oh man, the taxes this, the taxes that, because excuse me. Let me say, if you charging $1,500 a gig, okay, and you know, you of course you're gonna report this when you got your LLC. And if you're paying yourself $50 for the gig, you're paying yourself $50. Ain't nothing they can say about what you pay yourself. So they only going to tax you for that $50. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the law of what you put down as paying yourself is what you're paying yourself. It's no secret. If you say you pay yourself $200 per gig, that's what they're going to tax. You know what I'm saying? If you charging $1,500, $1,450 is going towards your business. You feel what I'm saying? That's just how it goes.
But if you look at that $1,400, it's taking that much to go towards the business for real. Speakers aren't cheap. Vehicle maintenance, you got to capture all of that and write all that off.
I'm about to put new tires on my Yukon, and then I'm about to buy me a new truck. So
July 1st, man. July 1st.
There you go.
It's funny you start talking about expenses, because when I started, I was like, I could say a lot of people start off this way. I think when you're just that, oh, let me buy a hard drive or whatever. You know, I had a whole collection and I actually dropped my hard drive while it was running, so I lost everything. Everything. I had to replace everything. Luckily, there was a few songs that I had started purchasing, so those were backed up. But ever since then, I've had to purchase songs, something that I didn't do before, you know, the YouTube downloads or whatever. And I started seeing all those songs pile up at the end of the month. You're like 10, 20 songs per gig. And yeah, I wish I could write that off. So it's a good thing you brought that up right now.
Yeah, well, anything you spend business-wise, it's an investment towards your business. And the one thing that I've noticed, and speaking of hard drive, is, see, me, I have a lot of people, they take the time, if they leave their laptop on for a day, for 24 hours, and they upload it to a cloud just to have over-the-air backup. And I also keep 2 external hard drives full of music that I don't ever touch. Now, when I update my music library, I literally plug in both hard drives and update the music libraries on them. But I have 2 backups. One goes with me, you know, at an event, because I take 2 laptops or DJ laptops with my lighting laptop. And if something ever gives out or whatever the case may be, I can just plug right into my hard drive and go there. Now, as far as the backup portions go of the hard drive, it's a safe way to go. I just posted something in the group. I believe I posted in the group when a guy, he was on Facebook in one of them buy sell groups, saying his laptop crashed and he need to buy music because he have none, because he kept it on a laptop. I'm not opposed to keeping it on a laptop, but you got to have a backup. And what you went through Filomar. I'm sure you learned that.
Oh my God, did I not? Yeah, and it was actually during a client meeting. I had set my laptop down, trying to show him some pictures, and next thing you know, that hard drive falls off the table, and I'm left without showing him pictures. I'm just like, you know what? We'll get back to that. I still have my phone, but I get back home, I plug it in, it's running, and it says you can't read it. And luckily, I didn't have a gig that weekend, but so I had like a week and a half. But you know, once you've been collecting for that long, it's like, ugh.
If you look right at my camera, right where my finger at, you see that cord right there? That's an external hard drive because I just updated the music in that laptop. And there's my backup hard drive sitting right there. I'm telling you, I keep a backup, man. And both of my laptops alone are terabytes. You know what I'm saying? So each. So it can hold music, so I transfer music on there. Some DJs DJ straight from their hard drive, and I don't do that because my hard drives I only keep for backups. You know what I'm saying? So
do you run SSD?
It says no. I want to.
Yeah.
I do. I think I'm a switch them out, and I've been looking at them, and they're going for about $500-600. Because I wanted, if I do SSD, it got to be a terabyte or better. I'm not gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm running on terabytes now, I want to, when I do the SSD, I'm going to a terabyte. You know, I'm gonna have to send my damn laptops to J Rock, IT man over there.
Yeah, come on, send them. As far as hard drives, I never put music on the internal drives. I just use that to boot off the. And as far as the hard drives that we DJ with, we use 2 4-terabyte G-RAID drives. So it's 2 mirror hard drives in each box. So one is for right there. That one is for music, and this one is music videos. Then we got a little small backup hard drive that's 4 terabytes right there, and all of those are plugged in. That's at every gig. Now for backup, we have 2 4-terabyte drives, one for music, one for videos. Then on top of that, I got a RAID system that I dump everything to. So it's like redundancy on top of redundancy.
Yeah, let me go to a couple of comments. DJ Dilemma says hard drive backups are a must. Royale says, I guess he's running his itemized. And Dilemma has 2 clones of his hard drives. Yeah, that makes sense. And Royale says there are services where you still possibly can retrieve your data. Yeah, that's what we were talking about, the cloud, man. And I actually thought about that, no joke, today. Like, man, you know, I mean, I gave the whole day to the wife. You know what I'm saying? As far as chilling with her, giving her time. And of course, you know, we DJ, so I'm like, man, I can be getting music or something, but my wife first. But I thought about it today, like, man, should I just go turn my laptop on and send 100,000 songs to the cloud? I'll leave it on all day and tomorrow. I don't care. I don't know how long it take, but
it's gonna take longer than that.
Yeah, but I really been thinking about using the cloud services just to back it up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we are, and I'm gonna say this for the people who may not know, we are a Facebook group of DJs, and we have each other's back to a T, and I love and respect that. But if my house go up in flames and my hard drive and this and that, then what am I gonna do? I know I got y'all, but truth be told, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, for some people keep their stuff in storage, which I won't keep a hard drive in storage. Hell, it's that damn big. So, but yeah, you always got to be prepared at what we do, man. You really do.
Speaking of storage units, what are you guys' thoughts? A friend of mine had his storage unit broken into. They went over the top and they took all his gear out of the cases. And lucky for him, he came back as they was prepping to come back and pick up everything. Have you guys ever had any negative experiences with storage units?
Nope. That's what I mean. That's what I currently use. I've got a 25 by a 15 by 25 unit, and I've never had any issue. And the reason why I like using a storage unit, because like my storage has power, they've got bathrooms. I mean, they got everything you need. Instead of me trying to keep all this at my house in a trailer, I'd much rather park my trailer there in the unit. It's got, I mean, they've got keyed access, so they know the last person that came in and out. They got cameras, so they know who's going around. And I mean, if that's not enough security for you to begin with, that's what you got insurance for. So, I mean, if something like this was to happen, I'm not going to say you're going to recoup all your money in an insurance claim. But, you know, a lot of these DJs that are keeping this stuff at their house, a friend of mine, he actually had a shed it was like one of those barns that you can buy. I want to say it's like his was like a bald eagle barn is what they call them. But he had it in his backyard that he was using as a shop. And that damn thing went up in flames. And when that was all of his equipment. So when the insurance company came out, they said, now, is this business stuff or is this personal stuff? Because they didn't see a lot of, you know, if it was personal stuff, in the shop, you'd have lawnmowers and weed eaters. And, you know, they're looking at all this stuff. He's got moving heads and truss and DJ equipment. And he didn't get a dime, not one dime.
Well, if I may, I 100% understand that, because even with me, with my insurance company, and they said, you know, if this is business stuff, if I don't pay them $2,500 of an insurance, and I think that was the first payment, they say they can't cover it. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I hate to tell people to cut corners, but there's ways around it. So if you're keeping stuff at home, don't tell your insurance company it's business stuff. Tell them it's your personal studio.
Personal stuff, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's the only way if something happens, you're going to get covered.
Yeah.
Because if you tell them it's business,
I mean, because I would much rather, I'd much rather take the chance with my business insurance being located somewhere else. And I mean, like I said, you know, everybody's a little different, but me personally, I haven't had any issue with it. The one thing that I like about it there is I can leave, you know, I've got battery powered up lights. I can put them on the charger. I know you're supposed to like watch the lights when you're away from them. But I can put them on charge and just sit there and let them charge at the shop using somebody else's power that I'm technically not even paying for. So there's ways around it. And instead of having it at my house, you know, I can go to that shop anytime, 2:00 in the morning. If I want to see how some lights look, you know, instead of bugging my wife or bugging my neighbors or turning up loud music, you know, I can do all that stuff there. Now it doesn't have creature comforts like, you know, heating and air, but you know, that stuff I can live without.
Right. Couple of more comments. I think DJ Royale was back on. I got what he was saying about DJ Filomar and hard drive. He was saying, which I knew this too. Even with the hard drive crash, there are places who can still retrieve what was going on. And okay.
Arm and a leg to do that though.
Okay, yeah, I see Filomar. He saw that comment. He responded. He said he was charging him $1,000 to do it.
Yep.
There's some software you can probably get online and can do it for little or nothing. You know.
Okay, I gotta add that service to the DJ help desk.
When they told me, they said it wasn't software. It was more of the thing that reads the disc. I think it had like came off or they had to repair that.
Wow.
So, yeah. No, but towards the storage, that's a pretty big unit, Whoopig. 25.
Yeah, man, Whoopig is doing production. Whoopig is doing production.
I got a lot of crap, and I'm actually going to do a video in my YouTube or my return to YouTube. I'm going to do a shop tour. Probably, I'm going to try to shoot that sometime this week, so you guys will be able to see what all I have. But man, I had a smaller unit, and even with the unit I got now, it just gets cramped really small because I got a lot of unnecessary BS. That's all it is. You know, DJs just like production guys. So
I started with a 5x7, went to a 10x7, and now I'm on a 10x12. So a little bit there, uplights, cables. moving.
And at one point in time, I was keeping all this in my spare bedroom, but then the wife said that was a no-no. So she told me she would be happy to help pay for something else if I could just get it out of the house.
Without stating the name of where and location of where your items are, what are your rates for your storage for the sizes that you choose?
I've got, for my unit, which is a 15 by 25, a parking spot for my trailer, and 24-hour access. You got to pay extra to have 24-hour access. And that's with power in my unit, and they've got restrooms on site that you have access to as well. I pay $129 a month. Cheap.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Cheap.
Do you know here in Maryland, they want $145 just for the parking space?
Ooh,
And a 10 by 10 is like $99 a month.
That's
and
crazy. If it was like that, I wouldn't have it.
You can't get in after 10 p.m.
Really? Yeah.
That's the same here. It's the same here, J-Rock.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
My storage unit, when they first started up, it was 24-hour. If you told them you were a DJ and everything, I was grandfathered into the rate, which is $70 for the 10 by 12. But right now, for that same unit, it's like $125, and you have to be out by 7. They're about to change it to 6, I think, next month. But I still got the 24-hour access. So any new DJ that's trying to store their equipment there, it's not good.
Wow.
So do you guys gonna get your equipment the night before, or do you get it like a few hours before the gig?
I usually go in the mornings. I'll go in the mornings when I'm all sweaty and everything. I'll just go over there, and so I can just take a shower and then head on out. But I'll usually prep the night before, and then it's elevator access, so I'll just go load up, come back home, shower, and then just head on out, nice and fresh.
Okay. See, and there's some people who do the U-Haul rental for trailers, and probably up until I buy one later this year or beginning of next year, that I thought about going that route, because even though I'm in a Yukon XL, I mean, if y'all watch me and follow me, y'all see how much stuff I got in that Yukon XL, and J-Rock got the same size truck, and my truck is full. With my roadie, if he don't drive, he's riding a passenger seat with a moving head sitting on his lap. It's that compact. I mean, to the ceiling. So, and those rates for U-Haul is about $30. But my only problem is they take me want it back by the morning. So you're getting home at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. You got to get up early, unload if you don't unload that night. Because I will bag mine right into my garage, the trailer, and get up in the morning, pull it out, then unload. And you got to get up and travel wherever you got it from and take it back early. That's my dilemma with that. And I know Whoopig, you got two trailers.
I own one trailer, but I've got access to a bigger one. I've got a 6 by 12. And man, that worked out. I bought that kind of as a business expense too. It worked out good. I don't know how much trailers cost in y'all's area, but I want to say mine, 6 by 12 dual axle. It was like $3,500, and I financed it, and it was $80 a month. So I put it to myself like this: if I'm gonna rent, at the time I was renting 2 U-Haul trailers a month anyway. At 35, so that's $65, $70. I might as well, spend $10 more and just own it outright in a couple of years. So, I mean, but I can understand where you guys are coming from. If you're paying $150 a month for a parking spot, then it ain't, I mean, at that point, it wouldn't be worth it. Yeah, I would much rather rent. But here, I mean, stuff is so relatively cheap. I'd rather just own it outright and, just be able to use it anytime I want,
See, I got a good deal on my trailer. I got a 6 by 12 V-nose.
Yeah, that's what I got.
The trailer, the guy who owned the trailer, he bought it in December of 2012 to move from North Carolina. I bought it in January of 2012. He showed me his title and his receipt. He paid like $3,000 for it. He sold it to me for $1,800.
Ooh, you got to steal.
Wow. Well, see, my problem isn't about cash flow or anything like that. The reason why I don't have a trailer, it's y'all know I'm on a lot of property, and the truth of the matter with me is I have two driveways. I have a go around and I have a straight driveway, and they're pretty long. And garage connected to the home, and the rest I got another 1.5 acres of green pasture, and I have a green thumb. I love my lawn. You know what I mean? I'm just one of them. So I'm like, do I want the trailer sitting in my driveway? I don't. And then I thought about it like, do I want to I'll probably get a slab put and just up my driveway. When I bag it in, I can turn it right to that slab. You know what I mean? That's what I think. And I'm a lawn guy, man. And, you know, I'm paying too much money for this house to be having dirt fields, tire tracks. You know, that's the only thing that's holding me up. And my wife, just like my new truck, she said, oh, what you waiting for? And same thing for the trailer. What you waiting for? And I don't know. I just don't know. I guess I got to figure out placements. You know what I mean?
Since you got all that property, have you thought about putting like a metal building out on your grounds?
Yeah, I thought about it. I haven't had a chance to price it out, but yes, I really have thought about it.
For the price, because I've got a pretty good size yard as well, and I've got enough room to put a 20 by 30 shop out here. And I want to say I looked into it, and for the metal building itself, I want to say they're about 10 to 15,000.
That's not bad.
And then, no, it's not bad at all. I mean, the expense is going to be pouring the slab. The slab will be 5 by itself, and then by the time you run electrical and all that stuff, you're probably going to be in the neighborhood for something that I want, which is a shop, and then a small office in the front. You're probably going to be in I would say about 40,000 or so. But if you're in your forever home, then that's all right. With me, I'm in. This is the first house that me and my wife purchased. So instead of trying to dump this money into it, where you may not see a return on your investment, that's just kind of what's held me up. But if you're in a forever home, I would definitely go with one of those metal buildings just to use as a shop, turn it into a man cave, whatever, and have the one thing that I would like to have is all my equipment on site. Because at the end of the day, if I want to go do something or I need to go check on something or charge something, I've got to go to my unit. It's only 10 minutes away from the house, but having that comfort of having everything you own at your house, I would love to have something like that.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you there. I agree with you. Yeah, but I've been looking, and they got Chucky Madness. I'm sure you've seen it. Then I don't know what they call it here because they don't have them in Detroit where I'm from, but they got them already ready built type style sheds. I mean, y'all got Home Depot selling.
Yeah, Home Depot selling.
Yeah, and they go like you said, UP. You looking at least 10. These are set up and built, and all you got to do is get power ran to them. And I think the one I looked at Home Depot was like 7 G's. Windows. It even had an upstairs to it. Man. It was a nice size. I don't remember the size of it, but it was nice.
But Whoop had said he wants an office in the front.
Well, I mean, I say office. I'm saying like something that I'm in right now. I'm in my spare bedroom, and I call it my office just because it's somewhere I can go and do paperwork or emails away from, I would like to have that office space. It ain't got to be big, but I would like to have that climate controlled. Somewhere I can go in and type emails, not sweating my ass off.
Right. Real quick, I got to give a shout out to Willie Dynamite. He says he's back for another one of the top DJ shows around. Very much appreciate that. And he said he loved the blend sessions too. To anyone in our group that has done a blend,
get on these blend sessions. I ain't done one yet.
Appreciate that, Willie.
Yeah, really appreciate that, brother. Thanks for tuning in. And Whoop, you gotta get on them blend sessions, man. Chucky Madness is he done jumped on that NS7 III. I mean, he was doing it without the NS7 III, but I don't think Chuck missed any blend sessions.
I don't think so.
No, Chuck has not missed any. and that's very appreciative, man. But he's also one of our board members, and he's a very valuable mentor, man. This guy is so knowledgeable, it's ridiculous. And speaking of that, I text Chuck the other day because Just Jam wanted me to ask Chuck about the program. Go ahead and explain that program, if you can, Chuck.
Yeah, the MP3, what is it? MP3 scan and repair, I believe it's called. And so, I'm just sitting, going through Serato, and I noticed that I had a lot of corrupt files in my Serato program. And so I was like, well, the NS7 III already is a resource hog in and of itself. So Serato tells you, hey, corrupt files, they tend to interrupt with your program and audio, your audio clip and anything. So this is helpful for everyone across the board. So let me tell you, since I've cleaned that up, I haven't had any problems with the program Serato, audio clips or whatever that noise was that I was hearing. And so the program itself, you just pull the files that you need, you run it through the program, it looks at them, and it kind of corrects them. And it replaces them when they're already in Serato, I believe. So that's pretty cool. So you don't really have to pull them out and then put them in the program themselves. I think you just highlight them or something like that, and you click and drag. But it reads them, it fixes them, repairs them, and when you close it or something like that, the files are good to go. But that didn't resolve the entire issue I was having with corrupt files. You also may want to do recreate your, I think it's called a database V2 folder or file. And so what that does is over time, the program itself, when you do updates, you just gigging and whatnot, it may, tend to corrupt your, music files and whatnot. So when you create a new file, what that does is it goes back into Serato, it tags your files, it cleans up a lot of the corrupt files. And so once I did both of those methods, easy breezy. So I've been sitting pretty for a while, and I've, just been gigging, practicing and nothing. So everything's been good.
I don't know. This probably ain't gonna come through too clear, but I went on and looked it up. Excuse me. It's called Trick, TRIQ, MP3 scan plus repair app.
Yeah.
The name of it, because Chuck sent it to me to give to Just Jam, and I myself haven't downloaded it. Yeah, we all have them, man. That's just something Serato have. When you look on your left and you see that lightning bolt sitting on one of your tracks that was good a while ago, so that's them corrupt files. And if anybody, it's probably some cats out there who see that and say, well, I'm going to put it in there, and it's playing for them. That's only temporary because it's going to just stop. That's how it's going to go. You're going to be playing. If you're doing an event, you're live, and you're like, man, the song working, it's just going to cut. Like,
it's going to stop in the middle of the first dance.
Yes. Yes.
And let me add to that. With the corrupt files, you can play a file that doesn't have that lightning bolt. But when you have corrupt files in your audio, your list of audio files, it can still hinder good playback. So just because you're not playing that file with the lightning bolt doesn't mean that it's not going to, interrupt or mess up your other files. So just want to throw that out there.
I was going to ask you, how long did it take to run everything?
I had 140 files, I believe, 172. And so it was quick. I mean, it was just like that. Boom, 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 boom. And so maybe like 3 minutes at tops. But then I went and did the database V2. That didn't take too long either. Maybe like 10 minutes. So it wasn't long,
Is this scanning just song? Is it scanning your entire hard drive, or is it scanning just what you pulled into Serato?
So so you just go through and highlight what files are, with the lightning bolt that are corrupt.
Okay.
And, it only does
Serato.
Yeah, from Serato. Yeah, so I had both of them up. I had MP3 scan and repair, and I had Serato up, and I just worked between the two.
Okay. Yeah, because if you turn on Serato, and I forget how, I don't have that issue too much. I know I got a couple of lightning bolts, but I've seen it to where all your corrupt files will be at the top. Yeah. There's a way to make them all show up at the top.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So you know which ones, so you just gonna handle them, and I'm gonna get that. Once again, y'all, that's called Trick, TRIQ MP3 repair app and stuff. So check it out. And thanks for that info once again, Chuck. J Rock, you want to take us to a commercial, brother?
Yep. This show has been brought to you by Jay Mathis Entertainment. www.jmathisent.com. 678-650-0917. This show has also been brought to you by Wow Event Solutions. www.just2wow.com.
Power Jams DJs. We have the talent and expertise to make your event a success. More than just DJs, exciting music and entertainment with lighting enhancements to create elegant atmosphere and lively dance floors. Trust us to use our array of services to create a fun and memorable experience. Corporate and community events, weddings, and private celebrations, Power Jams DJs can bring your ideas to life with ambiance. Call today to learn more.
All right, 3.
Power Jams DJ.
Chicago's on Central, so it's my time
All right,
too.
we're back.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to continue this discussion. We're not going to keep everybody too long because we got a lot to say. Woo Pig, is there any topics you want to talk about, Woo Pig? You got a lot, man. You got a lot.
I got a question for you guys real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you guys are doing ceremonies, I've done both, but what do you find better, just lapelling the officiant or both the officiant and the groom?
Man, Martin, I'm so glad. It was a video I was trying to put together because coming back to YouTube, I took a break because I was just getting tired of doing gig logs and stuff. But I've got a video I'm about to come out with probably in the next 2 weeks. The perfect ceremony rig, which you can use for your ceremonies. I've got I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but the GTD audio microphones.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a handheld and I've got a lapel. And I know a lot of issues that you get with, well, it's not a lapel, it's a ear set microphone. A lot of the issues, because 9 times out of 10, ceremonies are such in weird locations and you don't want your ceremony rig to stand out, you've got some odd speaker placement. And speaker placement affects lapel microphones like crazy. So I know a lot of guys use just standard small Mackie or Yamaha mixers for their ceremony rigs, and they can't really EQ them because you've just got that 3-band EQ, and to EQ a lapel to not have feedback, you need a lot more than just high, mids, and lows. It's a given. So I use a Behringer XR12 digital mixer where it's got a ton of EQ settings, and you can go in and really get a lapel or a handheld mic to sound good no matter where you place your speaker. So I'm actually coming out with that here in the next week or so. So be on the lookout for that. But I would highly suggest, lapels always look better than handheld microphones. But getting them to sound good is the issue. So I would recommend getting a digital mixer where you've got a lot more options on EQing instead of doing just like a 3-band EQ,
Well, with that being said, that's some excellent advice. Now, let me tell you a situation I just had just last month. I did a wedding ceremony, of course, and I have lapel mics that I'm not going to put this out public yet. I got to tell my Facebook group fam first, and these are dope. I spent these, oh my God, these are so dope. 300-foot range, straight lapel. This set comes with the lapel mics, and it comes with a thin, you barely can see it, headset mics, 2 of them, 2 each. Now, I went and I mic'd up the bride, I mic'd up the groom. I was literally about 150 feet away. I know they stretch 300 feet. I'm about 150 feet away, and I'm using my analog mixer. I'm using is the oh my god, it's an Alto ZM something 122, ZFX 122, whatever, and that's what I'm using. The clarity now, while the bride and the groom are standing facing each other, everything that the officiant read, you heard through the mics. This was out at a park. Y'all may have seen the video. It was one of my latest videos also on the channel. I didn't do the mic thing because I didn't want to do that. I didn't put that in the video, but it was so clear. You can hear the cars on the road where I had to adjust the mics. It was I was very impressed by them. And you can get this lapel set for under $100. And it's the UHF. They are UHF. So not no VHF, you ain't no cutouts. And the trick about lapel mics is, like, my situation is, of course, the bride was strapless. So of course I wasn't there. I had her matron of honor, told her how to turn it on, how to wire it up inside the dress and everything. I went to the groom. They're getting ready. I told him where to, they got the pocket inside his tux, and he had that, what do you call it? What's the name? The rose flower. And I told him, don't put it on that side because it's going to rub. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that rub, when he moved and that mic and that flower is moving, you're going to hear everything. So you put it on the side where there's no rubbing. That's a must when you're dealing with lapel mics. Don't put it where some people like to put it on inside. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? It clips, have the mic out, away from everything, away from collars. Put it right on your lapel. You know what I'm saying? That's a note to everyone. But I'm gonna send you guys. I'll probably put the link up in the group, and they are crazy clear. I was well impressed. Not one cutout. And as I stated before, standing with the bride and groom standing there, you heard every word from the officiant. Every word. So, but we gonna get on that. And I mean, Whoopi's way was telling the truth. The man know what he's talking about too. But I haven't told anybody about these. I think I posted a picture about lapel mics, but I didn't tell anybody about it.
You've been holding out. Yes.
Yes. You know why I held out? Because I had to test them first. You know what I'm saying? It's lapel mics. You know what I'm saying? Just like my handheld mics, I have very good handheld mics, but I don't believe in case of mic drops, somebody dropped one of my Shores, I'm going to jail. So you find a medium to where if they do a mic drop or whatever, it falls out their hands, you know what? Just tell the client you're going to pay this X amount of dollars because it's in my contracts if they replace it, but it's not at the $500 range. So with the lapel mics, I said, you know what? I'm going to get these. I'm going to try them for the ceremony, and I'm going to see how it goes. And I literally, before the ceremony, to myself, and I walked around, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. I walked out of the building up there. You know, they had windows that were open because it was, like I said, it was a park, but I was inside of a building, like a, what you call it, pavilion. So I could still hear everything. And I'm like, 1, 2. The concrete didn't separate sound or anything. I was very well impressed. So for the group, and I'm sure when somebody get them, they will let everyone else know about them probably, because I didn't do a video on it, and I probably won't do a video on it, but I'm gonna let my group members, the YouTube DJs on Facebook know. I gotta let y'all know about them. I was very well impressed.
Now let me ask you a question. Speaking of insurance and what you got in their contracts, and if somebody breaks your gear, have any of you guys had a situation where you've had to bill a client for damages or losses?
Not yet.
I haven't, and better grace of God for those that believe in God like me, because I'm a God-fearing soul. But I came close. does a mic disappear? They start off with you, and that's the whole situation. Like when it comes to wedding, and I tell my bride and groom, if it's not the maid of honor or best man, you need to tell me if someone else gonna get the mic, because they can come and ask me for it. I will not give it to them. I will not let nobody ruin your wedding. You know what I mean? So, but this one cat, he was approved to have the wedding. So I'm in a mix. Probably after he spoke, probably about 2 hours, and I'm like, "Where's my mic?" So I sent my roadie. He looking for it. It's not on none of the tables. The bride and groom don't know where it's at. The groom comes over there, and I was like, if we don't find it, you guys are responsible for replacing it. He says, yes, I understand that, but they found it. The dude stuck it in his back pocket and just kept walking around. He turned it off, but you know what I mean? He stuck it in his back pocket instead of bringing it back to you, and that's the reason why I'm not telling anybody, don't. If you feel you want to provide your clients with Shure mics, wireless mics, at 5 or more a pop, go right ahead. But if you can find a medium, you know what I'm saying, $150, $200 that works for you, something that ain't gonna break the bank, that if the client has to replace, they're not gonna be mad. Because honestly speaking, 99% of the time, this is just my thoughts. You tell the client, well, you owe me $600 for one mic, you're going to court. That's just the truth. Because they go, I ain't paying you no $600 for that mic, because they don't know the price of them. We do, but they don't.
They think everything's $100.
Exactly.
They think all DJs should charge $100.
Yes.
Like, oh, how much did your speakers cost? Maybe $200-$300. Like, really?
I had my alto system up, man, and my I was rocking altos before I jumped to my QSC, and I love my altos. Speaking of speakers, and the only thing I had a problem with is I had one of their first sets, the TS115As, and they were crazy amazing, but their horns were weak. I had 2 of them blow, and I didn't even have a crank. So after I got my, I was doing an event, and I had them up, and they were cranking. I had them on the drive rack, and they cranking, and I had a band come over there and say, "What is you rocking? What are you rocking? These sound amazing. You still sound amazing." And I'm not knocking anybody for spending, because I think they were like, when I bought them, $350 each. That's just the tops. The 2 subs, the 18-inch subs was like $700 each. You know what I'm saying? This was years ago, of course, but they sounded amazing. So I don't knock anybody, man. We got a member in the group that's running Mackie still. I don't knock him. If he making money doing what he love, more power to him. Exactly. I don't care what anybody have. In the group, a couple years ago, DJ Filomar, you pretty new to it, so you may not have heard it. We used to have a QSC and Evie beef. It was all jokes though, but some people really got offended.
I think I came in when towards the end of it. So I still got a little glimpse. So it's like,
okay, so but before you came, it started off fun, and some people started getting offended because since J Rock, myself, and a couple other people in the group were QSCs, and we had some Evies, and I don't think y'all should be talking dogging because we choose to buy Evies. It was jokes, because I've heard Evies, and I've heard some outstanding Evies.
I got EVs right here that I use in the house.
Yeah, and Whoopig, we if anyone out there that follow Whoopig and how long Whoopig been around, Whoopig is running Evie. So this is a man that you can trust and believe that he knows what he's doing. If you don't follow me, you know what I mean? That's just the truth. So for anyone out there who think, or anyone in the group who thought we were talking about Evie, but we made it clear it was joke. But some people did get offended by it. You know what I'm saying? We're not in your pockets. I don't put food on anybody's table, so I can't tell them what kind of speakers to go buy.
Yeah, one thing we don't tolerate is them Pioneer controllers, though.
Hold on.
Come on now.
Hold on. Wait. That's just the SX. That's just the SX. We just can't have any of them new marks. Them old marks. I'm sorry. Them old marks. That's back there. I wish I could just stick my finger in his camera, point at that NS7 sitting back there,
beautifully covered in plastic.
Oh man, that's in plastic. Mine's in a case.
It's in a case too.
Oh, you missing the top?
Nah, I got it open. I just finished playing.
No, I'm just messing with you, Jay. I'm messing with you, but we're not gonna keep everybody too much longer. It's 9 o'clock. Some of us got to get up. Well, it's 9 o'clock where I am. Got to get up.
Dinner time,
man. And y'all know me. I grilled today. If y'all follow me on Facebook, I grilled, so I haven't eaten yet. Right. But once again, I want to thank everybody for being on the show. I'm gonna go down the line. DJ Woo Pig, tell everyone how they can find you.
All right, so Facebook, internet, Instagram, Twitter, any social media avenue that you're on, you can find me. Just use @DJ Woo Pig. Very simple search. You can find me. Ask me questions. I'm happy to oblige any questions you may have for me.
And before I ask someone else, okay, DJ Retro Rock, I won't joke about the new marks. He done got on me on YouTube. Advice me, be easy on the new marks, Jay. Okay, I will. DJ Chucky Madness, tell everyone else how they can find you.
You can find me at soundzoneent.com, or you can just find me on Facebook, DJ Chuck Lamar or Chuck Lamar. That's pretty much it.
Okay, DJ Filomar, tell everyone how they can find you.
Working on the website right now, but just right now on Facebook at DJ Filomar, YouTube, Instagram, same. Try to keep it the same, so making it easy.
J Rock.
You can find me in the club. As usual, you can visit www.playmydemo.com or Play My Demo on IG. Follow, like, subscribe, and all that other good stuff.
All right. Once again, I'm DJ Jay Mathis. You can find me on Facebook as Jay Mathis. Find me on YouTube at DJ Jay Mathis. Find me on Instagram as Jay Mathis Entertainment. My website, catch me there at jmathis.ent.com. Once again, I want to thank everybody for being on. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Peace.